We went 5-1 in games that we both picked this week. And let's go through some of them.
Yeah, let's do it.
We had the Bucks, and we capped the shit out of that game.
What
They
did we
won
say from the start? They won
comfortably.
easy. Yeah,
Yep.
that line told you everything. And then Lawrence ends up getting hurt.
Yeah, he ends up playing, which we didn't think he would, but he's compromised,
Right,
which we
and
bet against him
now-
a couple times that way.
Shoulder injury.
Yep.
I loved our Panthers play. Loved it. It's hideous, odious, disgusting.
Well, they were down. This is what you feared, getting down. They're down 2 touchdowns late. And they tie it up, and all we need is the Packers. Go ahead and kick your field
you
goal.
know
Go
what-
ahead and win the game. We got points. We
You know
don't
what
care.
it is? It's Joe Barry. What a piece of shit. Honestly, Matt LaFleur has to fire Joe Barry. That Packers D, for all the money they spent, all the first-round picks, they made Bryce Young look good. Think about what it takes. I'm being serious. You won the game, but you really lost. But Panthers, great. I have never been prouder of my selection of Dolphins and under 50 and just hitting you with a hammer to go under 50. Friendship total. Dude, the friendship total is so dominant.
Do you realize, too, we got it at the 50.5. I think within a day, you had the Tyron Smith news. It was still 49.5. I think it closed closer to 48 or 47. But if you guys listened on the Friday episode, we were all over this. And Mike, it cleared by a full touchdown. For 2 of the teams that scored the most points in the NFL, we zig when everyone zags. This is what we talk about.
It just felt right.
Yep.
It felt like this game would be a little grimier.
Field goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the way it played out.
I was really excited about that, and I love that we nailed. It's a big game. You want to be right for people. I whiffed on another big game, but we'll talk about
get to
that
that
later.
in a second. Browns. We each had the Browns.
They're my team. You don't get to lay claim to them. Do you realize they got a better record than the Buffalo Bills and some of these other teams? They're on their
10-win team.
4th quarterback of the year.
Do you remember what I said last week? I said, Stefanski, coach of the year, bet it now at plus 1,400. Did you take a peek who's the favorite right now?
Stefanski.
It's Kevin Stefanski. You had 10 times the odds if you bet it a week ago. And it's because if they won that game, it was going to put him ahead of D'Amico Ryans, and it was going to put them at 10 wins with Joe Flacco.
Here's the thing. I continue to say it. I'll continue to say it. Like, you're going to have to talk me out of taking them as a live dog wild card round.
They may be favored. They're the 5 seed right now. Now, they'll go somewhere, but it's probably going to be whoever wins the AFC South. They may be favored.
If you show me them favored in
1.5
Jacksonville
Yeah.
or in Indianapolis,
Yep.
it's going to be the BGB.
Yeah.
This defense travels, and what Flacco is giving them is a floor at the quarterback position that they didn't have with DTR, that they didn't have with PJ Walker. And there were certain weeks they did not have with Deshaun Watson.
Correct.
I love this. I'm telling you, I'm going to get myself in trouble with them. But, Jim, they can win a playoff game with 35% of their salary cap on the IR.
Which is why Stefanski coach of the year.
Amen.
And, I'm with you. They can, matchup dependent, win a playoff game. What else we had? We had the under in the Cards game. I think we hit by half a point.
Doesn't matter. By half or by a million.
It doesn't matter.
Jim, did you lose by a half in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl?
Yep.
Are you getting an invoice from me later? Yep.
It all comes full circle.
My point is, you deserve to win by a half. Don't apologize.
No, that's how it works. It counts. And I think that completes the 5 that we played together.
Yeah.